Oh, they are preparing for the pain. They know it will happen. And here it comes. Oh, this is a 10-10 with protection from everything. And they never expected this. Oh, the scoop is incoming. I tell you, man, they just drew up to 26 cards. And the best part? Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today officially the coolest, the most epic deck of Standard. You will see all of those cool creatures used in multiple games. Honestly, I think in every game, this will be the video you will cherish for the rest of the day. This will be epic, this will be fun, this will be magic. Guys, I want you to see it, so let's go into game plan, have fun and enjoy the absolute glory of the coolest creatures of Standard. Alright, our opponent is going first, which is not perfect for us, but we are stacked with all of this removal for a very, very good reason. And we already have Smuggler surprise, we don't have any of the targets, but you know what? We should get there. We should get there. Oh, up the beanstalk. Oh, alright, we need to catch them tapped. And we would love to draw some ramp. Because right now, I mean, we don't have targets for our sweet removal. We want to kill some creatures. So this will be Overlord, right? They will draw a card, they will ramp to 4, and we will be sad. That's the gameplay. Alright, no double green, so they can get rid of the cottage, but not much more. Oh my god, they will draw so many cards. Oh, it will be I need Atraxa. I need Atraxa first to keep going, because we will need so many cards. Alright, here's the first one. Man, I would love to draw Zendikar. That would be so perfect. Like, we have 4, but you know, it's still something you can miss. So sometimes you need to, you know, oh, don't overlord me, bro. It's green overlord, right? Oh my god, they are an absolute medley of drawing cards. All right, I mean, they might actually cycle themselves. We will never beat them with value. We can either try to go for surprise and win the game, you know, completely random. Yeah, let's go for this one. Or we can try to mill them. If we can defend nicely, oh my god, this guy is me. They just want to draw cards. They don't want to even play the game, just draw all the cards from their deck. And then there's like, oh my god, I need a win con. I forgot about this one. Like, I need to make my opponent scoop. I will actually go for the second one if they activate it. I think that's what we do. Man, this is the weirdest play ever because I never ramped with this. But it kind of makes sense here. It hurts me. But I think I will go like this. Blue mana. Oh man. I should not be playing this. I should not be playing this. But I will. Our opponent is ramping us. We will get those sweet cards because we have a long way to go. And even the first card is already nice. Alright. Don't sun for me and we can be friends forever, because if they kill it we draw another card and then maybe you can draw into another creature and we you know, just keep going. So my thinking, they can get second white very easy. However, they cannot use it on this turn. And I think they are literally trying to go for the Sunfall mana and then we'll be prepared to removal. Let's go for the black mana. Exiles everything, whatever, and draws 3 cards. I mean, this is a pretty decent card. Right, here's the Atraxa mana. And obviously, we can just go for the attack. Even if they have Smite or something, it's fine. Like, we will kill our own Tyrant, that's not even a question. Oh man, this is really brutal. And you are mean to even try to do it. Fortunately, we were prepared. So they will draw all of those cards and we will react before this happens. So now we have a very cool situation when we get the card and our opponent doesn't. Well, you know, outside of triple up the beanstalk, or like, it doesn't feel great for me, alright? Like, I have feelings about our opponent just drawing, what, 5 cards more than us and they didn't even start. However, we actually can play Atraxa from the hand, which is the reason we play those payments, especially if Cavern. This was one of the last additions to the deck, and it was just, well, this is actually perfect because it gives every color of the mana. What are you? An angel. Well, definitely in this situation. So let's attack first. By this naming, our opponent kinda probably knows what's up. I mean, we're dealing a lot of damage. When we get to Smuggler Surprise, we can actually protect our creatures and get some ambush. So I think we should be in decent spot, honestly. I think we might have bigger chance than I ever expected with this situation. Like, we are doing so many cards, but what cards do we want? I don't know. Definitely this, definitely. A land, so we go for the coast to have all the mana colors. One enchantment, so this is the obvious one. And do we go with Drakuseth or this one? And it has protection from everything, it's not bad. This one is better for lethal because it can remove a lot of blockers. And we will have Smugglers. They will know about the card, so that's a bit of a problem. I will go with this. Is that the right call? I mean, we will see. Oh my god, oh my god, I have so many cards. How many? I need to discard 3? Right. Land, and the question. Nowhere to run seems really bad here. I might regret it. I'm taking it. Man, I wish we had one more card. So, of course, everything will die. That's a given. But we have Smuggler's Surprise, so then they cannot really tap out. And we also have another Atraxa. They don't have this card. So, I think our strategy might be to try to survive for the full game, so they cannot actually kill us. We will be able to play Drakuseth with all the Overlords at some point. So we will see, we'll see. Man, if they don't have Sunfalls and they just went greedy mode for like lockdowns, I think they won't be able to keep up. They definitely are a little bit sweating. Oh no, they are doppelganging my stuff. Oh no, I don't have removal. Alright, I knew it. I mean, listen bro. You will draw all the cards in the world, and you know what? I'm fine with it. And is that even a winning play, or they just lost the game? Bro, I'm pretty sure they just lost the game. By the way, I just want to point out how many cards they are actually drawing right now. They have, man, if they draw with double Atraxa, they could go for like 15 cards probably or something. Oh my god, but man, listen, like, we actually just hit them for 7 easily, and we have Bitter Triumph, Shoot the Sheriff. Those two can be killed because Go for the Throat can only hit this. And I mean, they don't have mana. Man, I cannot be... I tell you, this is new tier 1 deck. I don't know how, but it always works somehow. And if you like triggers, this is probably the game for you. Those aren't our triggers, but they're as fun as ours. And you know what? We won't have too many triggers on the next turn, and they will be the best triggers ever. Right? We are in their turn. Alright, just making sure I'm not going crazy. Wow, that's... I tell you, man. They just drew up to 26 cards. And the best part? They are dead on board. Alright, not on board, but if they knew our hand, and that's why we play so much removal. Because we always can win the creature game. No. Did they play land? They don't have Leyline, right? I don't see Leyline. Alright. Because they could play a Plains into Leyline, theoretically, and that would actually... What? Oh. Okay, that's an awkward situation. Because I just realized that this also live games. It's my card, so maybe I should know, but you know, you cannot know everything about your cards. That's not how it works. Well, it should work like this. So, what we are going for? Let's go this one. I mean, this will take a while, but at least this is a token from Doppelgang, so they actually don't get it back. We pay to... I mean, we are really working for this win, man. Oh, I need black mana, but we can go like this. We don't care about the pain, we just care about the surprise. The Smuggler's surprise. So, alright, this is a little bit awkward, I have to say. But we are doing our best, and our opponent has literally 17 cards. So every time they play a 5-drop, they draw 3 cards, they draw 1 at the start of the game, so they actually need to kill us. So this type of deck needs at least 1 turn to set up and 2nd turn to kill the, the opponent. So this might be hard, especially that we have surprise. And when we play this, it resolves together. So it means it gives hexproof and indestructible to creatures that just, you know, enter the battlefield. So we will be able to block with them. Alright, here you go with your cards. I know you like them. And just listen, just making sure. Alright, no pressure. Alright. This is scary, but you know what? I think we have a fair shot at winning this game because all of their big stuff that are... So basically, if they want to win the game, they need to play a huge creature, and every huge creature will draw 3 extra cards. That's why if you go triple up the beanstalk, you are automatically the aggressor. I mean, they can go for the blast zone. Man, this would be the craziest play ever. They can actually blast zone their own up the beanstalk to not draw cards anymore. Is that the right play? I think so. I think it's great. Alright, they will discard one more. The retreat is annoying because this will really speed up lethal. Oh boy, I really want to do it. This will be scary, but we're going for it. We'll have a lot of mana, that means we can cast Smuggler Surprise for new creatures as well. And don't forget, we're doing basically infinite cards with Atraxa. Should I just cast Atraxa and draw cards? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Or, oh boy. I wonder how they create lands, because if they just play one land a turn, it's not scary. If they have Fabled Passage, it's a little bit scary. There are oh right, one Fabled, second, double Demolition Field. So at most they can have double Fabled Passage and double Demolition Field in the whole deck. They probably play 4 Fabled Passage and probably 2 Demolition Field, I would guess. They have a lot of colors. Alright, I mean, this is just 2 cats, right? It's not the worst. We're at 31, and don't forget we have blockers that will prevent 2 different triggers. And then we can attack on the next turn with Drakuseth, and we can kill all the, you know, all the battles will be flipped, and probably, like, we will kill a lot of creatures. Like, we can deal basically 3 times 3 or 4 damage, depending on how we want to play it. And we get the lifelink from Atraxa, and also more cards, so that means we probably get removed. Man, I have to say, we actually can win this, I think. Alright, I'm not happy about this particular card. So that will speed the lethal insanely. Insanely, but we don't forget we still get the Indestructible with Smuggler Surprise. We also get new cards, so I hope we can make it work. Honestly, they should probably wait and do it in response, unless they want to use the mana right now. But they're still drawing with Up the Beanstalk. Okay. So this hurts a lot, I'm not gonna lie. We have some creatures that we... But you know what, we'll probably have another Smuggler Surprise, so I honestly think we go... this is 8, 10, 12 mana. So we could go Smuggler Surprise with no additional things. No, I don't think it's the best idea. I actually thought we have way more mana, to be honest. Let's see if there are any counter spells. No. No, they don't play them. Alright. It's interesting because they went for double cut, but I guess it gets them scaling. So this could be 24 damage plus this, 27 damage plus this, and 4. They can actually deal 31. Well, that's a lot. That is a lot. I assume that they also have Fabled Passage in their hand, because that's probably one of the cards they kept from those 20-something cards. And this also doesn't force them to play Up the Beanstalk. So into the Up the Beanstalk. Oh, it's only one. It's only one. You know what? I think Nowhere to Run can be a play. I should probably go with the Caverns, because we are not using this mana in any way other than colorless. So we just prevented 3 damage. Actually 4, right? Because this would be a 4-4. And right now they don't have lethal, it's what? Only 27? Bro, 27 damage, it's like nothing. bottom. Alright. They know that we can make a power play on this turn. They see the cards. They know what's going on. And with Atraxa we can life gain 3. Then we can attack with Drakuseth. Flip double Zendikar and hit 4 to the face. This is what, 11, 18 damage actually. I cannot believe that at some point they were actually dead on this. Alright. The mana is the only limiting factor for them. Did they go for impending? No, they just cast it normally. Good for them, good for them. Alright, I forgot it triggers the cats. So this is basically their fabled passage. They can also do it again, but I don't think they can go above what we can buffer on this turn. I hope so at least. And don't forget we probably will draw removal, like go for the Prot, so I hope we can remove at least one creature on top of everything else. Oh man, I'm starting to doubt if we can win this, alright? I think we still can, but it's getting to a point where I think I might break. Oh, they actually don't have time. If you would want to be a real tournament player, if you see that they're taking their time to make decisions, you actually want to press them, so you don't want to stall your turn too much. Alright, I need to count. So this is 7, 10 mana. So 6 plus 3. This is interesting. I still think I want to draw those cards. I could just go with Atraxa and instead of milling, I can only get one creature this way. But you know what? I think it's better. I think it's better. We tap this one. And let's go for the auto tap. It's fine. Yeah, I think this is still better. I normally, if I wasn't recording, I would just count all the damage and how much we have, but here we just go with this. Alright. Here it is. Here it is. Both of them indestructible, hexproof, so we know that it goes through. Here's our removal. So definitely battle, we only have one. Let's go for this land. This is probably... oh, the enchantment is here. This could also be a creature. This could be interesting, but I think we go with what, Atraxa? We can play her normally. The live gain is super tempting, to be honest. I think we go like this, right? I think this is the play. Oh boy, what a game. What a game. They cannot remove any of them, and we'll live gain like a lot here. What do I want to get rid? Probably this one. This one has reach, so let's get rid of this one because they have vigilance, and this actually can block us. It deals 1 less damage, but other than this... this also is harder for them to remove. They can negate the life gain if they can target it with something like Get Lost. So I wouldn't be super surprised if they killed it in response to prevent the life gain. But we also have one more removal, so it should be fine. We cannot kill them right now, so we just need to be super efficient on mana, because then we basically are trying to fight our way to not dying, and I probably want to hit another Smuggler surprise. Oh, they lost time. I think they actually lost all the time. Right? This means they cannot play anything more. See? That's how you tournament play them. A little bit. Alright. Alright, guys. If I play this, I cannot play the Tyrant. Oh, I can. I actually can. They can use instants though, if they want to prevent. Oh boy, so I can flip those two and deal 4 damage, so this is 11, 18 damage. Can I deal 1? Oh my god, don't tell me this will be 1 damage off. This actually will be 1 damage off. Man, this is crazy. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. We'll get a lot of stuff on this turn. I want to make sure that this Atraxa attacks and survive, because if they kill her, right now they have new timer, so that means everything that is instant, now they can play it, that they didn't go for the last turn. So if they play one 5 mana spell, they are basically getting to a point where they cannot cast any more spells with converted cost 5 or higher for the rest of the game. And I'm not sure how many Fabled Passage they have. I think they have 1 in the deck still. It's full swing. Face, of course. So this is for the... I mean, How do it really work? I want to make sure. Yep, you cannot. So we can do this, but this is already pretty good. Like, we have basically 3 blockers already. Yep, that's what it does, man. Drakuseth just carrying this game. At least trying. I wish we had the Tyrant in the board. That would make it so much easier. Let's go for the Skyclave. And another Skyclave. It also helps on the next turn, but we probably will be forced to block with literally everything. I'm not sure how exactly we'll play this. My guess is that we hit with Atraxa, then play another Atraxa and try to stack as much removal as possible. Because we need to do so much. Man, this is all... Imagine 1 damage more. 1 damage more. We could go with the Overlords, but they're not doing too much on this turn. I'm sorry, Atraxa. We really have to go like this. You know I love you. Or... Why would you tap... Oh my god, tap her! I just lost one of my blockers because Tapper didn't want to pay 1 life. I tell you, man, Tapper is going absolutely crazy lately. Like, I made so many bad plays by just assuming that, well, Tapper wouldn't do this to me, right? So this is a huge blunder, and there is a huge chance we'll actually lose due to this. Because I banked on those 2 blockers so much. 2 extra blockers is so huge here. Like, this can prevent up to 10 damage potentially. Like, maybe even more, if they go Favorite into Overlord, that could be what, like 6 triggers? So this could be a 12 damage by having this one single blocker. Alright, alright. Land for sure, removal, only 1 removal unfortunately. We have to go for Atraxa probably. Here's the enchantment and here's the battle. We still have some cards at least. Man, this really got me good. Oh my god. We have to play the... Man, if I didn't get this blocker, that would be so much better. They will kill Atraxa, I'm not getting this live game probably. I have only 2 blockers, I think we will die due to the stab. We can kill 1 of them, we have lifelink and we have 21 life. So they can probably do it, but they have so much to do. Oh my god, already combat phase? That means we're surviving, right? And this is huge. They cannot play a spell because they will deck themselves. They can only play 1 spell in total. Alright, so this will be a 7/7 on every of the cats. But I think that's okay, right? Still very good for them, of course. But we just need to tap Drakuseth, and that's it. Because that's 4 damage. I'm not sure if they have life gain. We actually should pay attention to their deck. They cannot really cast most of the spells. They have Get Lost, 2, 3. They probably have 1 Get Lost. They might be saving it for the final turn, you know? Alright, that's a lot of stuff. So we probably go with Atraxa on the Overlord. I'm not sure. The problem is they know about Go for the Throat, so it's not something that will catch them off guard. So I really think that maybe we should keep Atraxa, but I won't risk it. We will just play another one. Let's go for blockers. I think we go for maximum blocks. They might go for Drakuseth. Because please give me the power home. I honestly think there is a chance, because our opponent doesn't feel like super confident in their strategy. It seems they are trying to figure it out during the gameplay. And I hope it's a good sign. And yeah, we will go with this. I still think we have 1 Go for the Throat in the deck, so that means that the next Atraxa will guarantee basically Go for the Throat. Yeah, we should definitely go removal. And with this we only get dealt 8 damage and we trade for here, so we are only losing 2 cards. It's not the worst, we didn't get too much damage. And that's it, right? I play this. You know what? I'm actually going for this, because with this we can get Smuggler surprise, so if our opponent doesn't answer this trigger, we have even better chance of, protecting Drakuseth. So if they have removal, And if they want to wait for later, moment we draw cards, we will have hexproof. So I think it's better way to secure the game. Don't? Yes. Here you go. Here you go. I will go for Restless Cottage. I mean, let's go for the play. And we have enough mana to basically go all in. Alright, and now they cannot kill this with one effect. And moment this taps, we win the game because it deals 4 damage. I think we've got it. We also attack with the Skyclave. Oh, and our opponent has 0 timeout, so this is a real death sentence for them. They have only this time to figure the whole game out. Full swing. Yes. Yes, the trigger, and let's go for it. Why not? Why not? Let's have some fun. And is Drakuseth winning this game? Yes. They are... Oh my... I'm so happy. This is the best day of Magic ever, man. Alright, we're going first, and this is okay. However, we need some pieces in our hand. We need definitely Smuggler's Surprise. However, we also have the Overlord, so that should be nice. Atraxa is amazing. We just need to make sure that we can reanimate her. You know, reanimate her from hand, basically. So let's see what our opponent is doing. Starting to play the game. That's nice. That's a great idea. Here we go. The true only deck of Magic, you know? That's some nice removal right there. So right now we can have luxury of trying to remove stuff and just not playing around anything because we have nowhere to run. So let's see how they play. They generally want to play a mouse, like it's either the Embercleave or whatever it's called, or the double striking mouse, you know, the offspring one. Right, our opponent has some decisions, and it can take centuries for this to happen. You know, just let's observe, just Monored making a decision. They're close, I can feel this, they're close to making a decision, but it's still dicey. Oh, a mouse. Well, who could ever predict this? So, what will we do? I still think we go with nowhere to run. Well, this is such a good removal on the hero. You know what, let's go for this one. I like it. Not sure how much they can pump the hero on the next turn, but we okay, alright. I still think we go with this. I know it's greedy, it will cost us a lot, but I think we still need to do it. Even if they go for the hero pump, I don't think they can get it above 3 toughness. At least, yeah, and they will probably tap out very heavily. If they don't tap out heavily, they probably don't have... See, this is literally what I said. This is the Offspring mouse and the Embercleave mouse. That's how I call it, alright? Double striking, which is okay, and we can remove basically everything, but we still need one more thing. So I could get rid of this. So on the combat phase they will already target it. I mean, there's no reason to not go for it right now. Because then we make sure we never take the damage. And we need to do a lot. We need to draw a natural land and we are winning the game super hard. And I tell you, we are this close to winning this game. Honestly, one untapped land and we are winning. Alright, I wonder how they will play. Oh, I didn't do it quick enough. So I wanted to make a pause, but I was too slow. However, this is interesting. That means they won't make a play. Because they cannot react. I guess 1 damage, but that's fine. I honestly think... So I could just go for this and be greedy, but if I don't draw a land, or anything that is impactful, or maybe a tap land, now it's so important that I have more. And we have nowhere to run, and I'm slowly, after months, trying to learn that it prevents, you know, the hexproof effect. It's taking me forever, but I'm slowly getting there. So that means we can try to kill hero in response. I think this is the moment, right? That means they don't have double strike or on anything else, and that should be enough to win the game. Tell me they will try to protect it. Oh, I'm not the one learning, but to be honest, they're playing this deck every day probably. Here you go. Here you go. I mean, good for you, my friend. Good for you. I hope that they will learn after this game at least. And with Smuggler, Surprise and Atraxa, unless... Oh my god, this is so good. Oh my... Oh, I love it. This is just the best, man. So we can get both of them, and we can actually refile them on the next turn. Man, they will never see it coming. Alright? What are you going to... Man, their shenanigans are nothing compared to ours. And you can see that Nowhere to Run kinda did the job. That's why we play so many of them. Sure, bro. Oh, you think I don't have flyers? Well, attack and see what happens. See what happens. Man, I'm so happy. I'm actually legit so happy. They're just swinging for this victory. And look at us. Just being prepared. Man, they never expected this. Oh, the scoop is incoming. Alright, let's get all this stuff. We actually didn't hit too much, to be honest, but it's fine, because we're winning anyway. And here's our 4 cards, and here's the Atraxa. Here you go. Here you go. We only block with attack. They cannot pump it to so much. Only 5? Bro, not even close. Oh, and let's go back to 14, and... Oh yes, can you feel the power? Oh, we also get the land, that's nice. Target, this is the target. Always the face. That's what we are learning from our friends. And this is already quite a lot of damage. So what do we go for? Of course, we go for the Overlord. Not only it gives us so much, man, on the next turn we actually can play Atraxa for just mana with all the everywheres. I tell you, this is just beautiful. I'm so happy. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have removal. I'll take it. You know, we are just 10 turns from casting this, and our opponent has 1-drops that are just trying to not play Magic. Man, I have to say, mono-red players are so persistent at not playing the game. It's actually impressive. It's like they never want to play Magic in their life, you know? Just trying to finish this game before anyone can make any decisions. Alright, so Hired Crow can get pumped to 2-3, dealing 3 damage already on turn 2. Let's see if they actually go for this play. They are. Alright. That means that go for the throw just got a little bit better. It's Mercenary, so we actually need to be careful with this one. And let's go with this. We should have enough removal. They will probably play Land into Nemesis, I think. I feel like this is the play. Oh, I should not do it. But you know what? I want them to tap all the mana. I will take this 1 damage because they seem to be having a pattern of pumping this. See? We basically got 3 turn on this. Oh, you cannot monster straight this one, huh? When they invested 5 mana total in this and they got 4 damage, so it's actually not very good for them. Here's the hero. Another huge problem for, of course, for us. And not much you can do about it. I would love to not draw both of them, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's see what the play is. I think we leave the hero. They need to start hitting it. And this is not an outlaw. So we take 1 damage. And we might even get rid of it at the end step. Oh, they really want to go for it. You know that they are greedy every single time. So we are going for this removal because this hits more. And this sometimes can miss completely. So now they need to play another creature, and they already, you know, gave up so much mana and so much tempo, and they're not getting too much out of this. Oh my god. It's going to happen. Alright guys, what is... So this has to be an Angel. We like Angels in this deck. It has to be this. And we need to survive 1 turn. Unfortunately, it's legendary. Man, I played 2, but I didn't really expect to draw both of them in the first like 10 cards. So we won't be able to get 2 cards from this one, which is fine. Let's go both colors, just to make sure that we have all the mana we want. And our opponent has 1 huge turn, and then we go for Progenitus, or whatever you are called. And we'll try to defend against, you know, those 1-drops. Are you up for the challenge? Is 10-10 with all the protections good enough to fight against the lizard for 1 mana? We'll see. Oh man, yes. Yes, please. And I tell you, man, this is the most consistent deck ever. We just play surprise, they scoop, and every time they get ambushed with like 7-10 drops, all of this stuff, oh, they won't like it. Well, this is the last damage you will get, my friend. I don't want to go blue blockers. Let's go for this one. I think we have 1 more mana, right? No, we have perfectly the mana. Listen, that's probably not what they expected. Oh, they are preparing for the pain. They know it will happen. And here it comes. Oh, this is a 10-10 with protection from everything. And that's probably surviving even mono red. By the way, we can flip the battle because this is any target, so that's so fun. We will also get the blocker. And it's also 21 damage. So I think we're literally winning on the next turn anyway. You can see that this is the scenario they didn't account for. And I have to say, I'm not surprised. And man, you can even say that this would be their last surprise. So let's see, maybe Monstrous Rage? Maybe triple Monstrous Rage? Who knows? Maybe you go through. Yeah, that's what I thought. By the way, if they play... Yeah, you cannot kill it. You have literally nothing in this whole deck that kills this. So our opponent needs to, get used to this being in the board, and you can see that they went through all the possible options. Alright, that's it. Man, this hand is very weird, but, we can always try to hit lands with this, and we should draw a lot of removal soon. Our opponent plays Fabled Passage. Alright. We have a lot of heads in this deck, so it should be fine. See? As expected. And let's not make a stop. So we can remove the first creature. We probably want to Smuggler Surprise so we can curve out a little bit. And we see what happens. So far, so good. Perfect. Do I need to do it? I will go for it. Because we can make sure that with this turn, we can actually go up to 5 or 6 mana, which is enough to play another Smuggler Surprise. Absolutely, my friend. There are no decisions here, so let's go for the meal. And let's hope we can hit some... Alright, 2 lands, I'll take it. Do I want the card? This? Honestly, I do. This is pretty decent. And honestly, I think we go with the coast. You know what? I kinda like it. We still need to draw 1 land because I was super greedy. And here it is. We can remove... Okay. We just need 2 turns. And oh man, things will happen. Sure. Do we want to kill it right now? No, we want to kill it on the next turn. My turn. We need to keep the Smuggler Surprise. It's kinda important. Let's not show our opponent exactly what is going on, because, man, if we catch them with surprise, that will be insane. Oh my god, they're cooking! Alright. So, we'll see. We will wait until combat phase to do anything, because they will plus and they will make a decision. So we don't want to make it easier. But this could be really interesting. They won the land. Oh, they actually didn't play one. I honestly didn't notice. Let's get rid of this, so it's tapped on this turn, so it will take a moment for them to use it. And we also all have cards, so... Alright, I just want to make sure that our opponent is tapping out. If they tap out on the next turn, I think the game is out. What the hell is this? We can go for Drakuseth and Atraxa, right? Alright, they're at 7 already. Honestly, even if they have all the cards as indestructible creatures, I think we can even try to win through this. I'm not really sure, but I hope we can. Oh my god. Oh, let's enjoy this moment. Alright, I'm so happy they actually tapped. Guys, you know what has to happen. You know what has to happen here. Oh my god, this is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So what do we go for? Oh man, I actually don't know. We probably won't go for the throw to kill Akraxot or something that goes, on the second turn. We can probably kill Vivian right already. And I kind of want the Drakuseth. Alright. Enchantment and battle and the land. Let's go for the forest. I mean, that's a really good end of the turn, man. Oh my god. This is so crazy. So we could go Invasion of Zendikar. Man, this doesn't even have flying. Well, this is just so bad, so weak. So we can go for 14. Can we go for the missing damage? No. Oh, we can actually go for missing. Man, did I win the game? Right? This deals 4, 11, 18. Oh my god. this is actually legit crazy. Man, we won the game. I told you, when they tap, it's not close. It's not close. Oh my god, this is best day of my life in Magic. Like, look at this. Let's burn. Up to 2 targets, sure. And that's 14, 18, 22 damage. Man, you better not tap at the end step. Alright guys, I will try to make this outro quick. It's super light, I scrapped different decks. This is the one that actually worked today. And I know you won't believe it, but I actually went 4-1 with this. We actually crashed the ladder with this. And I'll be honest, it's definitely not competitive, but you know what? I'm not pulling my luck. I got a good streak. I'm happy with it. I want to close it as the one of the best memories ever, with all the cool creatures just surprising my opponents with, you know, all the Smuggler surprise. I want it to be a good memory, and now, thanks to watching this video, we can share it together for the rest of our lives. This is one of the magic moments. So I'm super happy with the deck. The idea for the whole deck, I'm not sure if that was obvious, alright, but I started with Drakuseth, 4 of them, because the idea was that I Smuggler surprise, I put double Drakuseth, and I attack my opponent because he's tapped and he just dies because this is 22 damage. So that was the original idea, but then we added Atraxa, some Tyrants, even this monster that actually was useful against... And imagine, you are playing your mono red, your little red 1 mana creatures, and suddenly you see this on your opponent's side on turn 6 already. And it's like, what the hell is going on in this format? And you know what? It's cool. The format is cool. That's what's happening. So guys, I don't want to talk much more, so I just want to say thank you to all the Patreons for supporting this channel every day, and really thank you guys. It really, you know, makes a difference for the channel, so I really do appreciate it. And if you ever wanted to join Patreon, maybe this is the day to do it if you enjoyed the video. And honestly, thank you all guys just for, you know, all the support, you know, memberships, Patreon, just liking the videos, watching them or just commenting. It really all is appreciated. And yeah, thank you for just being part of the channel, so that's super nice. And yeah, what about this deck? I honestly went for 1, but let's be honest, it had to be luck, and I'm not playing more games because I just want to close this chapter of my life, alright? This was really good day of Magic, and I want to keep it this way. So probably you don't want to craft it unless you are crazy like me. I literally had to craft this for this deck, so that's a sacrifice, alright? And yeah, if you are short on wild cards, don't craft it. If you are just trying to have some fun, this will work sometimes. It will be some of the best Magic memories of your life. And yeah, this one isn't the best one, but we are still rolling with it. So guys, that's it for today. Yeah, I mean, the reason we went so well is that we are so stacked with removal, so we were able to always answer those red decks and just go to the 6 mana surprise. You can play also the Thundering thing for 8 mana, that was originally in the deck, but I decided that it's very slow, and we just go all in on the Smuggler surprise game plan. Honestly, Overlord probably didn't perform super crazy. Idea was that we get the missing mana for Atraxa, but honestly, I actually didn't have problems with 1 Cavern and 1 Painland. Whatever the Painland is, you can kinda cast her already because you have 2 mana, you know, built in your deck. So actually maybe Overlord can be something else, maybe even more removal, who knows. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow.